Greetings, everyone. I am Dr. Angelo C. Arguson from FEU Institute of Technology, Philippines. On behalf of my co-authors, Dr. Ronel Paculanan and Mr. Maborang, I will be presenting our paper entitled Investigating the Acceptability of Students on Generative AI Tools, a correlation analysis among selected tertiary schools in Metro Manila, Philippines. Introduction. AI has paved way in the ever-increasing digitalization of our society. AI nowadays can generate messages among identical from text prepared by humans, and it is also known as a generative AI nowadays, which is actually a technology that is capable of producing text, images, even audio and synthetic data, among other kinds of materials. Both ChatGPT and Gemini were capable of accomplishing complex tasks, as it can also generate text, converse with its user, write code, and do so much more. Similarly, Copilot can generate phrases, okay, for conversation, write essays, create letters, summarize information, write source code, and respond to difficult questions. On an article of GMA News, students are reported being investigated for embracing AI in their academic assignments. Dr. Hallow also states that AI does not need to be banned in schools, but its improper use must be avoided. According to Dalala, and Dalala, Dwivedi et al., there is a possibility that it could hinder a student's learning success upon the use of AI. Additionally, Novak suggested that it may also compromise academic integrity. The authors of this paper used the instrument of hypothesis from the study of Arguson et al. 2023 and Park 2009 to investigate the acceptability of tertiary students on generative AI in their academic requirements. Considering the research gap, this article was conceived. Specifically, the paper aimed to answer the following questions. Number one, collegiate students' behavioral intention to use generative AI tools is affected by their attitude, perceived usefulness, perceived ease of use, self-efficacy, subjective norm, and system accessibility. Tertiary students' generative AI tool attitude is affected by their perceived usefulness, perceived ease of use, self-efficacy, subjective norm, and system accessibility. The college students' perceived usefulness of generative AI tools is affected by their perceived ease of use, self-efficacy, subjective norm, and system accessibility. The tertiary students' perceived ease of use of generative AI tools is affected by self-efficacy, subjective norm, and system accessibility. So this is actually the adapted framework, and this is actually the what used to form the hypothesis. Okay, this is coming from the study of Arguson et al. 2023 and even Park 2009. And also with the paper on brevity and Chelos 2019. Okay, this is the research framework. Methodology. The research design uses one-shot case study. Voluntary response sampling technique was actually used, okay, on this study with the BSCS and BSIT students, where there are 54 males and 71 females. The evaluation instrument used in this study was the Extended Technology Acceptance Model, the data collection and ethical concern. Okay. The authors coordinated with the university deans and department head to get their consent, okay, and have the instrument be reviewed by them. For the statistical treatment, the authors used SPSS tool and a spreadsheet program for descriptive analytics. So the as seen on our table number one for the results and discussion, The table 1 reveals that out of the 209 students surveyed, the majority were age 20 and above, with a percentage of 67.46. The data also indicates that the majority of the participants, 75.12% were male and 24.88% were female. It's worth noting that 21.53 percent of the respondents were BSCS students, with the remaining 78.47 being BSID students. On table number 2, the respondents' computer and internet-related skills are described. According to the data, 150 respondents are 71 or 71.77 have access to computers at home, while surprisingly, there are 190 respondents or 90% were able to access the internet. Table 3 displays the factor loading of the constructs and internal validity of the instrument used. Notably, the coefficient alpha values were approximately 0.947 or 0.95, okay, indicating a strong internal consistency with a 0.004 interval. Next, based on the findings on figure 2, it was determined that 6 out of 18 inter-item relationships, or 33.33%, are statistically significant and demonstrate their strong influence. Moreover, SN, okay, the correlation of the SN to AT has the highest coefficient value of 0.788, followed by the factor of PU to AT correlation of 0.732, indicating their influence on generative AI tools attitude of the use or AT. Lastly, PE in correlation to AT attitude, the lowest among relationship with 0.533 coefficient value. On the right side, the table 4 summarizes the results of each item's comparison and its direct effects. The four hypotheses were confirmed using Spearman-Rowe, which measured their coefficient of influence on another item. Interestingly, the assumptions that were confirmed had a considerable effect on other variables. In conclusion, okay, the findings of the study were hypothesis number 1, based on the analysis, the inclination to utilize the significant impacted by social influence, system accessibility, perceived usefulness, self-efficacy, and perceived ease of use, okay, are being uh, observed. However, it was found out that only the students' systems accessibility and attitude have substantial effect on their inclination to use the generative AI technologies. The study discovered that the opinions about generative AI tools were mainly influenced by their perceived usefulness, self-confidence, and social norms, but not by their perceived ease of use or system accessibility for hypothesis 2. Hypothesis 3, the perceived usefulness of generative AI tools among university students remain unaffected by perception of how easy the tools are to use, their self-confidence in using them, societal expectations, or even system accessibility. And lastly, hypothesis number 4 is the hypothesis concerning how easily students perceive the system to use were completely backed by two variables. And system accessibility has a direct impact on this factor. In conclusion, the findings highlight the importance of this study in educational approach for satisfying the academic needs of the computer science and information technology students. The findings will be valuable for CS and IT faculty since they can track their students' academic progress and influence them in deciding whether to embrace such systems and their purpose to use them for efficiency. As a result, computing teachers should focus on engaging the students academically by encouraging critical thinking rather than relying solely on generated responses from these generative AI tools. And with that, I end my presentation. Thank you for listening.